Hey guys, Rhett here. The example I have for you today is to sketch a parabola. We're given the equation here, y is equal to x squared plus 6x minus 7. So this quadratic equation here is in what I like to call the Y-Intercept form, because just by looking at it straight away, I see that its Y-intercept is at -7 when I was to substitute x equals 0. In order to sketch this graph, first we need to find the Y-intercept, the x-intercept, the turning point, and then over here in blue I've just done a basic little axes. Y-intercept, x equals 0. So wherever you see an x, you're going to put a 0 here, and as I alluded to before, you're going to get -7. So the coordinates are 0, -7. For the x-intercept, this time we're going to substitute y equals 0. And so you're going to solve this equation. 0 is equal to x squared plus 6x minus 7. Now in order to solve this, we need to factorize the equation. So to do this, I think of two numbers which multiply to give -7 here at the end, and add together to give +6. So otherwise known as a diamond method. So I'm just doing a bit of trial and error, 2 by 3, 7 and 1, okay, yep. How about +7 and -1? So then I've got here my factors, x plus 7, x minus 1. Now I can always check by re-expanding it or using a FOIL. X times x is x squared, minus x plus 7x would give me the plus 6x, plus 7 times -1 is -7. Great. So using the null factor law here, solving this equation gives me x is equal to -7 or 1. My x-intercepts -7, 0, and 1, 0. Now for the turning point, we can find the halfway point between -7 and +1, and that would be my axes of symmetry. The second way we could do it, turn the equation into what's called its turning point form by completing the square. And the third way we can do is with calculus, so you might learn this a bit later on, but I can essentially find the derivative and make it equal to 0. To keep this simple here, I'm just going to find what is the middle, so the axis of symmetry. So the turning point here, between -7 and 1 is a distance of 8, so -3 is the exact middle of this. So you've got a turning point at -3. Now I need to figure out when x is equal to -3, what is the corresponding y coordinate, so I get that by substituting it back in here. So when x is -3, I have 9 minus 18, -9, -9 minus 7 is -16. So there's my turning point. So now I come over here on my graph. So intercepts -7, 0. So I've got 1 here. 1, 0 here. 0, -7. My y-intercept there. Now the axes of symmetry that I mentioned before, -3. So it's essentially this line here. It's my axes of symmetry. Now I'm in a position to draw the graph. The other point that I can use to help me just using symmetry is on this line here at -6, that equivalent point there. So I just grab another color here, that's green, and I try to join the dots make a parabola. Okay, so there's a half decent looking graph. Y equals x squared plus 6x minus 7. And I'd probably finish off just by, if this was a test question, you want to clearly show the intercepts. So I will just write in here 1, 0. -7, 0. The turning point. And your y-intercept. Okay guys, that's the graph. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. And good luck with methods.